Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Comic Aid stage, Miss Lily Savage.
Thank you. Good evening. Yes, it's the glamorous part of the night now. Did you all get a bevy in the interval? Why do they always have two fucking staff on in theatres? Hey, 3,500 people and 2 bar staff. One of them's had a hip replacement. She's only just come back to work. You can fucking make a fortune in this dump, and dump it is. You want to see backstage? Jesus Christ. If they treated prisoners in Iraq like this, there'd be murder in the Daily Mail. Bloody drink. You'd have more luck getting a council flat. Anyway, it's nice to be here. Now, I've got to tell you that we've switched over to BBC Two. The first half was BBC One. Where's your friends gone? Because if they come in late, I'm going to clean them. I'm trying to get a drink, but they'll be on... So we're now on BBC Two, and as it gets on, because it's going to be a long half, this. You thought the first half was long, you know nothing, believe me. So if you've got baby sisters, you better get on the phone, and if you're wearing a tag and you've got to report to the police, fuck off home now immediately. I haven't got this on for effect. I'm bleeding freezing. It's this weather. All I want to do is pee in this weather. And it's no easy job in this frock, I can tell you. I have to pull it up over my head. All I wanted the Ku Klux Klan sat in the lab. I tell you what, I've come out of retirement to do this because when I did Parkinson, I announced I was going into a convent, which I have. I've joined a little order in Birkenhead called the Little Sisters of the Poor. Have you heard of them? I'm a bit big for a little sister, but they can't get nuns, apparently. But where'd you ever see an advert for a nun? You know, if you go in the job centre, would you like to be a nun? Would you like to live with a gang of tyrannical women who never see men or know nothing of the outside world? It's like the BBC, I tell you. Anyway, it's as a... Who are you fucking creeping round frightening me, please? Get the arse in, get the arse in. I've been on the Stairclimber Plus. Look at that, I can pick a pencil up between those cheeks. Why you'd want to do that beyond me? I don't know, in case you break an arm and you can't do your pools cooping, I suppose. Anyway, we've got some marvellous turns for you in this half. Oh, yes, some real crackers. And the first gentleman I'm about to bring on... I wish you'd turn that horse cue off, please. I'm not Jonathan Ross. For fuck's sake, I can talk. God. It's so distracting. There's all this shite going back and forth on the screen up there. And if you think I'm reading it, you can sit in that and swivel, I tell you. As I was saying, we've got some marvellous turns, and this first turn is an impressionist. I love his Charlie. I don't mean the grade A. Well, actually, that's not bad, but... you know, his impersonation of Prince... I suppose have you had loads of jokes in the first half about Charlie and Camilla? One? Is that all? Really? I thought they'd be going like hell for leather. Only one? Oh, I'm bitterly disappointed. Well, it's about time, because he's been shagging her for the last 40 years, isn't it? That he married her. I mean, at least he had the decency to get down on his knees when he proposed. When my fella proposed, I was on my knees. It was the only way I could get him to do it. I don't believe in marriage. Why buy a book when you can join the library? That's what I say. Made round to go round. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together? He's a charming gentleman. He's a brilliant impressionist. Will you put your hands together and welcome out onto the stage the illuminated runway of joy in this bingo hall, the one and only Mr. John Culshaw. Let me hear you.